If I was to go to the African savannah and slap a raw rhino, if I was to close my eyes and walk across a busy highway back and forth, if I was to go to a lion and just grab his hair like that, what would you call me? I'm gonna leave a blank. You can fill in a blank with what you think. You read the title. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Let's get into it. Mr. Olympia, prejudging. We're not gonna name no names. I know the names, but this ain't about neither one of those guys specifically. It's about the sport in general. It ain't even about the Olympia, but it's about the sport of bodybuilding, which isn't really a sport in general. Right? Before I get into that, let me knock something off real quick. A lot of people be like, well, you be building your body, getting bigger muscles and lifting weights and stuff like that, so what's the problem? Are you hating? No, I ain't hating. Let me tell you why I'm not hating. Roids, natty or not, to get on that stage and compete at that level, none of those guys are natty. And that's no secret. We know that. That's not my point. My point is people are playing with fire. Playing with fire. Begging for the inevitable. Yes, we all gotta. But at the same time, the examples I gave you before, you filled in that blank, right? What did you fill in that blank with? Now tell me what's the difference between that and this. That ain't this and this ain't that, and yo, it's pretty much literally the same thing. They get on all this stuff, they dehydrate themselves to a biblical proportion. People say, oh, it's a choice. Yeah, it's a choice. It's a personal choice. Yeah, and it's also a selfish choice. Over here at Repentine Fitness, I do this all myself. I'm my own cameraman, my own editor. I'm my own. I come up with my own plans. You know what I'm saying? I've done studying. I followed this person. I combined all the information that I came up with over a decade and came up with my way. Right? But I promote nattiness. I promote health. All right? I'm not perfect. But just because I'm not perfect don't mean I gotta be effed up either. All right? That is a very it is their choice, but it's like this. It's like the problem is you got very impressionable people of all ages. Grown men and women are very impressionable too. All right? And addictions happen, all right? So you might think, oh, I'm gonna just try this a little bit. When you got a competitive nature, that's why I know to stay away from the stuff. When you got a competitive nature, especially when you got a huge competitive nature, which I know I got. Whether that's a good or bad thing, that's here nor there. That's a whole different video. I'm trying to save people, right? So, it's like I want to push my natty limits, all right? I want to push my natural limits, all right? To go beyond that, there's such thing as too much, but that's up to choice of what you like to look at. But at the same time, the health, people looking up to you, dog. People looking up to me too. That's why I'm always, telling people my ups, my downs, Like, if I have a bad day in the gym or something like that, people be thinking I'm complaining. No, I'm explaining. Only time I'm complaining is when somebody else ruined my workout. You know what I'm saying? That happens a lot. But if I fail at a lift, or if I fail at something, or if I'm telling people where I'm slacking there, right? So, all right, right now I'm kind of like lean bulking, right? That's why I still got a flat stomach, and I gained 18 pounds naturally. Now, people will say 18 pounds naturally, and you still got a flat stomach. No, I don't have shredded abs as much as I did 18 pounds ago. So some of that was fat and water. But at the same time, I try to promote the things that I'm doing. But if I have hiccups, or if I'm not doing something right, I tell people like, okay, I gained 18 pounds, but I made the mistake that I didn't do enough pull-ups during that 18-pound gain. What's the problem with that? I weigh 18 more pounds. It's going to be a little bit harder, which could help me actually gain more muscle, because it's kind of like a weighted pull-up now. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But my plan, I don't always stick to the script 100%. We're human. You know what I'm saying? And that leaves room to get better and to analyze your programming, and fill in the blanks, like I said in the beginning. Fix it up. It's like a formula. And when you get on this stuff, it's like the gains come in a blur. Everybody want everything yesterday. Everybody want everything yesterday. It ain't even just about muscle gain. It's about even weight loss. People get on stuff to do that because they want to take a shortcut. Or they want, you know what I'm saying? It's like, nah. We natty over here for life. Forever. I'm tired right now. I just came from work. 12.5-hour shift. Work my butt off. If I get up early enough in the morning, if I go to bed right now after I eat and take a shower, I get up early enough in the morning, I'm going to be in the gym, 2 o'clock in the morning, nobody's there, dedication. You know what I'm saying? I got things that I'm planning on doing, challenges that I got written down that I'm not going to say in this video because somebody going to take my idea. I got challenges coming up, body weight challenges for different lifts and all kind of things. I might even do a physique update, bulking physique update, right? Show you how fat to get on the bulk without going over too fat, right? I got videos telling you exactly how to cut, what to do, how to do, when to do naturally. Because people think that they think that it's hopeless to do things, or they think they need all the muscle in the world. No, you just, to me, in my opinion, the way I do it, I try to get as much as I can get naturally. Therefore, I'm still impressive because I'm way more muscular than everybody I see in real life. I don't have to be way more muscular than everybody on the internet. See, people live their lives on the internet. You're watching the internet right now. I got a YouTube channel. It's my best interest to keep you on the internet. But guess what? I'm going to tell you the honest truth. Sometimes you got to put the internet down. Live life, all right? Stop comparing yourself to everybody. I compare myself to me, and I do the best I can do. If I see slow, steady gains, 2 steps forward, 1 step back, that's all I need. I don't need the world. People that try to get the world. I was just watching an old movie yesterday. Y'all probably know about it. Scarface, Al Pacino. Me and my girls just going through the DVDs, and we just watched the whole movie, right? And so, Roper, I think that was his name. Dude, Tony was working before, took over and did his thing, right? He told Tony, you know who lasts longer in this game? Not the guys with the flash, not the guys with the champagne and all this and popping and doing that. It's the guys that lay low, you know what I'm saying? And Tony had a point, he had a point. You know, Tony lasted longer than him because of Tony. But I'm just saying, like, if Tony would have never came into the scene, that dude would have did his thing for another decade probably. He played by the rules. You know what I'm saying? Even though they was doing some old BS, don't do that. That's my point. Same thing in bodybuilding. You know what I'm saying? The ones that last the longest, like, okay, natural bodybuilding, for instance. You know who wins natural bodybuilding shows? People in their 40s and their 50s, 60s. They beat the guys. You know, and it's like because they keep their gains and they have muscle maturity. And they're actually healthier than those other guys. I don't want to crash and burn. I'm 42. But I'm just saying though, living a life half of these people that's impressed by these guys is worse. It's just as bad as being in the street. How they say you might not, people that don't last until their age 25. It's like that. But instead of from the outside, it's from the inside. Self-inflicted. It's crazy. It's not worth it. There's nothing in the world, like, don't get me wrong, I thought about it back in the days, and I don't even think about it now. I mean, I'm so much more proud of what I do naturally. I'm 170 something pounds, almost 180, and I'm benching 3 something. I'm squatting, squat sucks, still 3 something. But just add that together, that's like 700 pounds. My deadlift is 545. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 50. It's like 1250 total at 170 pounds. Now, yes, world-class powerlifters, there's a million of them that's way stronger than that. But that's world-class powerlifters. That's the top of the top. Some natty and some not. In the gym, though, you'd be hard-pressed to find more than 5 people better than me at lifting. And what am I saying? You could do a lot natty. Now, everybody can't do the same exact thing, I get it. But if you get in where you're fit in, and you compare yourself to yourself, a couple years from now, 2, 3 years from now, you look back and see where you came. See, I hate saying that though, years and this, because the word years scares people. They think that when they hear that, they think that, okay, the amount of years that he just said, that's when I'm going to see progress. No, you're going to see progress along the way. All right? And yes, some people's progress is going to be way faster than other people's progress. Some people got better genetics. Some people got better work ethic. Some people catch on and get a better training regimen faster. You know what I'm saying? Some people more serious about it. Some people got more time. Some people got more resources. They can eat better. You know what I'm saying? It's differences. But it's all about doing what you can do. All right, on a daily basis. And I'm not saying on a daily basis that you should work out every day. There's going to be times and places to change your workout schedule or whatever. If you're in this for the long run, you're not going to have the same exact workout from day 1 to day 1 billion. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just saying. It's cool though. It's cool. I watch certain things that I know I won't do. You know, I grew up listening to gangster rap. Horrible. Bars sound good, but you know, people are impressionable. That's why a lot of people acting the way they act. It ain't because of rap. It's just because, you know, hip hop ain't responsible for violence in America. America's responsible for violence in America. Hey, but hey, people got choice. This stuff been happening way before rap started. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying a lot of people did pick up things from movies, from music, and different types of music too. You know what I'm saying? Just some have it more than others. But I was smart enough not to do what I heard. Some people are not. You got drill rap now, which is like gangster rap times 1 billion. It might not be as lyrical half of the time, but it is what it is, you know. But I be listening to that. But it ain't for everything ain't for everybody, man. Some people can't look at something and not want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Some people can't look at something and not fantasize about it, romanticize about it. Some people just can't. Some people can't be social with drinking or gambling or something like that. Some people just cannot. And I know that because, shoot, I used to gamble too hard. You know what I'm saying? I know so many people that quit something that can't be around the people that do the things that they quit. And I know people that can. There's certain things that I won't put myself around. I avoid the situation because I already know myself. And that's one of them. Like, I would not get on any of that stuff because I know myself. You gotta know yourself. And once you know yourself, I always tell people step back, look at the bigger picture, and pay attention to what's going on. Sometimes add 1 to 2 and see what it equals. And yeah, you can't judge your life exactly about how something else happened for other people. You can't. That's relationships, anything. But at the same time, you can get a good idea. If somebody walked down the street and anytime somebody turned that corner, a big Rottweiler bite him. Maybe the day I walk down there, he tied up in the fence or he in the house. Think I'm gonna go down there? And that's every time. It's crazy. It's crazy. Crazy. Playing with fire, dog. That's all I gotta say, man. Comment, like, subscribe, share. Holla back at your boy. Watch my top 10 misconceptions about. I'm about to go to bed. Watch these videos. I'm going to bed. Tired, man. Look, this video, I said some good stuff, but I don't even know how I said this long.